Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Bills, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. It's been a good season for them so far, and they're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings. And this is what every one of these guys waits for each and every week, CD, that moment of anticipation just before the game begins.
I know most of these guys have played well over 100 games dating back to their high school.
So now the Bills offense onto the field for their first crack at it. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now he's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. To throw, White. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Lewis Seed. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
White on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. There he goes, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now White. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 3rd and long. Here's White. Rolling to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a 1st down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's White. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. White dancing to his left.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st down, it's White. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now White. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Bills have taken the lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10.
Now White with a 1st down throw.
There's the former Viking, Stephon Diggs. He's still on his feet.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 60 yards.
And the Bills continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first.
White. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, 72 yards.
And the Bills are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he spins past him and into space.
He's on his way.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are starting to open things up. White now on 1st down.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is
approaching the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, White. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him.
The quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already, closing in on the all-time. Off play action, here's White. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, here's White. And open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's White. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
White now. A final shot before break. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way, and I would expect them to continue.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
This is caught. And the Bills are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. White off play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Charlie Warner, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Escapes the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Oh, he bowls over him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Throwing on first down, White.
Completes it to the fullback hand.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Now that whole run just felt old school, didn't it? That was a throwback. Punishing runner, getting the football, picks up good yardage, and knocks a bunch of people aside.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. White looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Bills! Charlie Warner, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal.
And the Bills getting set to go.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
White throwing to start the drive. It's complete to Diggs.
Still on his feet. Stephon Diggs.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Bills add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
And now out come the Bills. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll find some room to get this out to about the 14. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. To throw is White on 1st and 10. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now White on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty...
That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. White. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Yeah, they'll give it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's White throwing on 1st down.
Well, that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that.
And here come the Bills.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got...
On 1st and 10, White flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
The play fake. Now White out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To throw, White. Give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word. playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
It's like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff.